Well, if you get out and about much out here, you'll come to things like this. This is very possibly a grave here. But back in the day, we're talking in the days of horses and riding wagons, they're not going to ship your body back to St. Louis, depending on who you are. Wherever you pass away, that's where they're going to bury you. And that's, chances are that's what this is. And laying here on top of the grave is what I think is a grave, is some very old pieces of shoe leather, really thick boots. How you doing there, Linda?
Okay. Found wild horses' hoof prints.
Oh, so they're around then.
Yeah, they travel regularly along that fence line.
Cool. Well, we were heading down for Eureka and we saw just a small dirt road that headed down or out into public land here. So we stopped for lunch and coffee, and it's mighty pretty back in here though. We may stay the night, I don't know. We're back in here about maybe 2 miles off the main road. No one comes back in here, and it was a little tight getting in, but didn't manage to do it without, I managed to do it without scraping anything up, so that's cool. Nice cool breeze blowing. We're probably about 6,000 feet elevation, and it's pretty nice, and the air is clear here, so it's good. Beautiful yellow flowers on all this. I think it's called rabbit bush, but don't quote me on that.
Egg salad sandwich.
Okay, I'll be right there. When you're on public land and you come to a gate, like this is BLM land here, and this is a BLM fence, it's okay to open the gate and go through. But if you find the gate open, leave it open. If the gate is closed like this one, open it, go through, and close it behind you. That's proper gate etiquette. The fences are here to protect cattle that are on leased land, which is still public land, and also the wild horses in this area. Well, this kind of gate that looks like a fence, the only thing I've heard them referred to is a loop. They're a loop gate because they have this loop on this end. These can be a real bugger. You see, the thing is, you need to undo the loop on top.
And, ow. And it's barbed wire too, so you can't really wrap yourself around it. Yeah, I can't do it.
Okay, let's see if there's a trick to opening this gate. Well, basically it takes a good strong man to operate this gate, and opening it is easier than closing it, but Linda's going to show you a little trick. She's taking a length of paracord, about a 10-foot length here. In case you get out stuck here, it's important you close the gate. It could have to do with the health of the animals, one side of this fence or the other. So let me show you what she did here. She tied one end to the standing post and then wrapped twice around the movable post. Now, by pulling back, she's able to undo the gate.
And then I'll just leave it tied, because to put the gate back I have to do the same process.
Down at the bottom is another loop that the pole goes through. As you can see, these gates are not fun to operate. I'm just showing you how to do it. Linda is showing you how to do it.
Yeah, me.
We're letting Linda do it because she's 5 feet tall and not, you know, she's small stature. So I'm just showing you, we're just showing you how even if you're a woman, you can do these gates, okay? And it's important that this bottom loop is as high up as possible. If it's down on the bottom, it's almost impossible to have the leverage up on top. Okay? Now let's see if she can do the top. There you go. Linda did it, but I got to tell you that sometimes I have a problem with these loop gates like this. But the paracord, it gives you like a, you know, a bigger purchase on that, so you know it's like leverage. So it worked good. We ended up camped in a nice quiet spot. We're about 20 miles north of Eureka. What highway is this?
278.
278, Highway 278. And we just pulled back in on this dirt road and just pulled off into the trees here, and it's nice. It's not too hot because we're at over 6,000 feet, so it's pretty pleasant. Very quiet except for the flies, and there's got to be a dozen different species of flies here, and they're all buzzing us at once. Mm-hmm. And it would be miserable, but but we went for the repellent, and what we started using was picaridin. Is that how you pronounce it? But we got, we went to Walmart and bought these, and there's Sawyer's brand picaridin repellent. This one's a lotion, this one's a spray. And we put it on, and it doesn't, you know, it's not like DEET, it doesn't smell at all.
And it's not, it doesn't leave you that greasy, shiny feeling, and it doesn't melt rubber like DEET does.
Yeah, and the flies don't come near us at all. Man, they fly around us, but they don't touch us anymore. And we've used it for mosquitoes, and it works good for mosquitoes too.
Yeah, they've been landing on the backs of my hands because I washed my hands, so the lotion got washed off. But other than that, they haven't been landing on me.
I remember when I was a kid, we had World War II surplus DEET, little glass bottle with a black lid on it. And I'd put that on, I'd go out to ride my bike, and my hands would melt into the grips. And we were putting that on our skin.
Well, it says right there on there, on that one, won't harm. Will not harm gear and equipment. Because it won't melt it.
So that's good. Anyways, I just thought we'd share that with you because the stuff seems to work really good. This is what the military is using nowadays, I think. Picaridin.
Yeah, and I got it because I think it's safer for the little ones. And
for the grandkids.
Yeah.
Cool. Anyways, we like it. We'll put a link to it in the video description down below. Is it beer time yet?
Maybe.
Seems like it to me. It's a can. Yep.
Sardine can.
Tin can.
Nope, beer can.
Oh, the old style. You know, probably hardly anyone remembers, except for us old people, when soda, you know, pop came in cans and you had to use a can opener like that to open the can. That's the way it was. Beer, you know, soda, things like that. Had to use a triangular can opener. Then came the bane of the world, pop tops. Tin can, aluminum top with a pull tab, and they are all over the world, and they'll never go away. Those pull tabs. Hey, you know, it used to be common knowledge, which is something rare these days, but in the old days, when you went camping, and we didn't have aluminum when I was a kid, we didn't have aluminum cans, right? But you burned your cans and then you buried them, and by burning them, you burned the finish off of them, and then they would biodegrade after they were buried. That was something you did back in the day. My father was in the 3 C's. They taught him that in the 3 C's. Middle of nowhere? Well, it's starting out like that. This is Antelope Valley Road off of the loneliest highway in the world, Highway 50. We were just in Eureka, Nevada, where we did laundry and got groceries and gas and water and dumped our garbage and everything. And now we're heading south on this dirt road. And eventually it'll end up in National Forest at some point. But anyways, that's what's going on right now.
This road on the map, Antelope Valley Road, goes in and it goes into National Forest as designated by these boundary. So that's where we're gonna go. See what's up there. Yeah?
That's the plan.
But so far.
Well, the road's not too bad. I'm able to maintain about 40 miles an hour easy, and it's not rough. Pretty good dirt road. Just a lot of low-lying sagebrush or whatever, and mountain ranges on either side. Mountain range to the west, that's the Toyobe National Forest over there. Mountain range to the east, basins and mountains. Well, Linda and I were going over to the building there. I just told Linda, I says, this place is looking a little snaky, be careful. And she says, oh, there's one right there. And there was a rattlesnake right in the middle of right between the bushes. And right now, he's just right down in there. So we're not going over to the building.
I think you can see him.
Yeah, I can see him, but I ain't going over there. Yeah, he's all coiled up right in there right now. Anyways, going back to the car. By the way, even though Linda ended up only like 6 feet from him, and he was right there in the trail, he never rattled. He just started kind of crawling away. But if she would have not seen him and went to walk past him, he'd have struck. So it's a good thing she saw him. Always keep your eye open. Don't move around unless you're looking where you're going. Don't be looking up and walking in this territory. Be looking down where you're going. Pretty neat old stone building. At one time it had a sod roof. They laid the sticks across and they put the sod on top. You can still see some of the dirt up there. This room is about 12 feet square.